What's up, guys? Blazing Falcon here, and I'm here today to bring you one of my more, I don't know, I guess you could call it fun decks for the January 2014 format. I don't plan on playing this deck competitively. I might take it to a local tournament or something, but maybe screwing around on DN, playing with some friends. But as far as like regionals or YCSs would go, I would not play this deck. It is Evol's. It is a fairly decent deck. It's the only deck left that can consistently make Logia and Dolka. I say consistently with quotation marks around it, but it does work. And as a former Dino Rabbit player, I kind of miss the anti-meta-ness of Logia and Dolka, so I thought I would try this deck out, and it's not too bad. Anyway, I'm just gonna jump straight into it now. Try to keep this as still as possible. My stand is hopefully in the mail by now and on its way, so hopefully these shaky videos will be stopped after that. Anyway, so to start things off for the monsters, I play 3 Evol Tile Westlow. It's basically the main engine of your deck. You set it, it's a flip effect monster, 1900 defense. When it's flip face up, you can special summon one Evol Star from your deck. And all Evol Stars have an effect that when they're summoned by the effect of an Evol Tile, something happens. So he's not too bad. 1900 defense is pretty good. And we're in a slower format now, so flip effect monsters can actually do things. The only other Evol Tile I run is 3 Yugioh. Yugioh combos really well with Evo Force and enemy controller. Plus he does have 2000 defense. So you can set him if you need to. When he's tributed, you can special summon an Evol Sword from your deck. So he combos really well with Evo Force. That's the only Evol Tiles I run. I used to run Il Gennaro, but I dropped it. As for the Evol Swords, I play 3 Serato, basically the main beater, 1900 attack. If it's summoned by the effect of an Evol Tile, it goes up to 2100, and then if it destroys something, you get a search effect, so not too bad. Could be a lot worse. I chose to run 3 Volcano. Most people just play 2, but I really like 3 because when it's special summoned by the effect of an Evol Tile, you can special summon one Evol Sword monster from your graveyard. So it's basically a 1-card XEs. And comboing Yugioh with Evo Force and getting 2 of these guys out is still a pretty busted play. You can drop Logia and Dolka both on the same turn. He does get a little cloggy at 3, so I could drop him to 2. Then I run 2 Diplo. When he's summoned by the effect of an Evil Tile, you can pop 1 spell or trap card on the field. Very simple effect. Because of this, you don't have to max out on MST unless you really want to. 1 Pelta. This guy's got 2000 defense. And if he's special summoned by the effect of an Evol Tile, he goes up to 2500 defense, which isn't amazing, but it's not terrible. I would drop him, honestly, if I was going competitive. And then 1 Darwino. I'm not really sure how I feel about this guy. He does a lot for rank 5 plays because what he does is when you special summon him, you can target one monster on the field and raise its level by up to 2. So the main combo is you set Westlow and then you flip it, which is a level 3. You summon this guy out off of it, and you raise Westlow's level by 2. But the problem is drawing this guy, because you can draw him, and it happens to me a lot. And when you draw him, it's just totally awful. And then I run the 1 Blaster, basically just because I have nothing else that I want to run. And he's not bad. He can pop problem cards if he needs to. That's it for the monster cards. It is 18 monsters, I believe. As for one of the spells, I play 1 of in Darkhold. There was a book, Book of Moon, but I dropped it just the other day for something that I feel will be a little bit better. It's something I'm testing out with mostly. Next, I play 3 Evo Diversity. Evo Diversity is cool. You can search any Evol Tile or Evol Sword. Mostly you're going to search Westlow or Yugioh. But sometimes you do find yourself searching out an Evol Sword, if for no other reason than to just shuffle it back into your deck with Primordial Soup. 3 Evo Force, the main power card of the deck. You contribute, this card's a fade read, you contribute 1 Evol tile monster, and then special summon 1 Evolsaur monster from your deck and treat it as if it was summoned by an Evol tile. So basically you contribute in the Yugioh and get 2 special summons. It's the main power card, and it's like the only card in this deck besides Serato that's actually hollow. I run 2 Primordial Soup. A lot of people don't run any, but I find myself drawing my Evolsaurs a lot, so I ran 2. Basically, what this does is whenever you, once per turn during your main phase, you can shuffle up to 2 Evolsaurs from your hand back into your deck and then draw the same number of cards. So, it's not bad. I mean, it can help get things situated, but what's unfortunate is when you shuffle back into Evolsaurs and then draw 2 more, or draw like 1 and 1 or something. So, it's not too great in that aspect, but it could be worse. 2 enemy controller, it comes well in the Yugioh, and plus you can use it defensively. And there has been times that I've actually summoned the Yugioh, used the enemy controller, tributed the Yugioh, summoned out a Evolsaur, and taken my opponent's monster, and then overlay for a rank 4. So enemy controller is good in that aspect, and it just combos well with the Yugioh. 2 MST, background removal. I don't run 3 because of Diplo. And then 2 Forbidden Lance because you want to protect that Logia when you get it out. You don't want to have to burn its effect to negate a Bottomless Trap Hole or something. It's kind of defeats the whole purpose. That's it for the spells. My deck is not really the same as most other people's, but I like it. For the traps, I play 1 Mirror Force, 1 Threatening Roar. If you were to copy this deck for any reason, so switch that out with another Mirror Force. Also, just as a disclaimer, I don't care if people net deck me. That's why I'm putting it on YouTube. If I didn't want people to net deck me, I wouldn't put it on YouTube. And I think that's an aspect that everybody can follow. 2 Fiendish Chain for effect negation, and then 1 Bottomless, 1 Compulse, 1 Torrential, and 1 Solemn. And that's it for the main deck. It's 40 cards exactly. If I was going competitive, one thing I would do is I would cut Pelta and I would cut Blaster, and I would swap them out for Effect Veilers, which I might end up doing anyway, just if they both tend to get really inconsistent or something like that. That's what I would do for competitive. Onto the extra deck. The extra deck is pretty much finished. There's a couple things that are missing. I'll go over what they are momentarily. Okay. As for, I play 2 rank 5s. I play 1 Tyrus and 1 Volcasaurus. Just 2 generically good rank 5s. You don't make them that often, but when you get the Darwino playoff, it's pretty cool. Then I play the generic 2 Logia and 2 Dolka. I mean, 2 and 2 is pretty much standard, always has been. 1 Wind Up Zenmeister because it actually combos really well with Westlow, because you can get its effect off again. So it's not too bad. King of the Fair Limps because it searches out all your Evol tiles. Utopia, which would probably get swapped out with an Exciton Knight if I get a hold of one. 1 Maestro, 1 Pappy, 1 Cowboy, 1 Diamond Dyer, which I would probably swap out with an Arcanite, because I don't really care for running Diamond Dyer in a deck where you don't have any other targets but himself, but that's just my personal opinion. 1 Black Ship of Corn, and then I do run 1 rank 3. I run a Wind Up Zenmains because sometimes you have these awkward fields with like 2 Westlows up, and you can't really do anything with that. So you can overlay them both for Zenmains. It does happen. It's not ideal, but it does happen. Anyway, that's it for my Evol deck profile for the January 2014 format. Let me know what you guys think down below. I've got a whole bunch of other videos if you want to check them out. I have pack opening. I have 3 other deck profiles, a Constellar, Fire King, and I have my friend Alex's Thunder or Thunder Family deck, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty cool. I have some duel videos, Chaos Dragons versus Hunters. Really exciting duel. Really enjoy playing those. But yeah, please check out my channel. You know, I'm just getting started, but I'm hoping to have more videos and content up for you guys soon, and try to get into a regular basis with this. But let me know what you think of the deck. Let me know what you think of my channel. Comment, rate, subscribe, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.